Hello everyone, this is Randy Orosagi here, and today I present to you Disventure Camp, created by Odd Nation Cartoons, which, for the record, is a total drama fan-made series, similar to Total Drama Gone Wild, created by Bonkyle Productions. And Odd Nation Cartoons has also been responsible for another Total Drama fan series, which was Total Drama Adventure, or Total Drama Aventore, however you pronounce that. Please excuse me for my lack of Spanish. I am an English-speaking person, and I'm only fluent in the English language, so please forgive me on the mispronunciation. So yes, although I have seen the entire series of Total Drama Adventure, I have yet to watch Disventure Camp, which is kind of a sequel to Adventure. And from some friends of mine who have also seen this series, I've heard some rather mildly questionable things about it. I've heard a couple of good things, but I've also heard some bad things into the mix. But now that I'm here to finally watch this, I will be the judge of that as to whether this stuff is actually good or not. So with that being said, let's begin.
That's better. Did you think the drama was over?
Well, yes, but actually no.
This show is back. After the unfortunate events of last season and some lawsuits, we had to change this show.
Right away, I've noticed that the lip syncing is quite
for
off.
those who don't know how this show works, I'll explain it to you. 14 people have been chosen to live at
I understand that the original dubbing was in Spanish, as far as I'm aware, but they could have at least done a little bit better with the lip syncing with a bit of editing and such.
They will be divided on two
I'm just
teams of
saying,
7 and will compete
pointing
in
that
challenges.
out for future
Each round,
reference.
the losing team will have to go to the elimination ceremony, where everyone will vote for the person they want to eliminate. The person who has the most votes will be voted out of the camp and will take the bus of losers home.
Oh, fuck off. There's an ad. No, don't do that.
Get great deals no matter where you order Kroger pickup.
Please don't do this to me.
Everyone.
In the end, only one will remain and will be awarded with $1 million. I'm Crystal, and this is Disventure Camp.
Oh my god. I already have a problem with, the concept of this new host. The fact that she's related to Chris McClain is honestly concerning. It's already giving me Mary Sue 2008 recolor energy. I don't like it. Just make a completely different host like you did last time with Adventure. Ugh.
Hey.
Oh, hi.
Do we know each other? I feel like I've seen you somewhere.
Maybe on television. I've been an intern in previous seasons.
Oh, maybe that's it. I watched all the seasons just before I came here.
That necklace is amazing. It vibrates like a Libra.
It vibrates like a Libra, dude.
I am a bit obsessed with these things. What sign are you?
Taurus.
Taurus. Radical, bro. I too am a Taurus.
I find it calming to share space with someone who emits such good energy. I can almost feel it in the air.
And I feel it in the trees. The Lorax is my brother. He is my brother in Christ.
Someone's having a bad time with menopause.
Menopause.
Excuse me? That shouldn't be taken as a joke.
What joke?
You're the joke.
Okay, listen everyone. Nina here has an important message for all of you.
Johnny Bravo looking
Attention,
ass.
campers. The bus broke down, so I decided to call the host. She says that you must follow the path along the road while running. And the last
Oh my god, this lip syncing is so distracting. It's bothering me so much. Forever!
So you should run, morons.
Nina? That's no way to talk to people you don't know.
I'm just gonna turn off the captions since this is already the English dub.
Let's go!
The subtitles are just gonna be distracting, I can imagine.
Yes, Dad, I know exactly what to do. You know how to keep reminding me. Well, that's for me to decide. I don't care. I was selected for this job because no one wanted you hosting the show. So don't tell me what to do because I definitely don't want to end up like you. Bye.
Hey, seems that no one wanted to run by our side.
I'm used to it.
That's fair. I don't usually hang out with that many people anyway. I mean, not because I don't like it. I just prefer to invest my time in things I'm really passionate about.
Okay, I really don't like it.
Sorry, am I bothering you?
No,
Yes. Yes, you are.
Very extroverted people are the ones I don't like.
I'm Hunter. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Oh, excuse me. I'm Tess.
It was kind of awkward trying to talk to Tess, but I think I like her. Also, although it's not my thing, I have to try and socialize a little. You know, if I can get people to like me, they won't want to vote me out.
Hey,
Hey.
observe your good intentions with others, even though your vibrations feel somewhat turbulent.
Oh, really?
Yes, it interrupted my meditation on the bus. It's not healthy for someone to make
This fucker
vibrations with that
honestly sounds
attitude.
like Chills
The
with like a
universe
higher
said,
pitched
"You
voice
should
than
grow."
ass.
Okay.
You remind me
Burger
of a
King
friend.
foot
She
lettuce.
strayed from enlightenment when earthly concerns blocked their path.
Guy is a bit weird, and when I talk to him, I feel like he knows things about me. I don't like to feel exposed.
Don't like to feel exposed.
Huh? A giant?
A giant woman.
And that's
All I
what
wanna
reached a
do
million
is
followers
see you
on Instagram
turn
with my
into a
choreography.
giant
Wow, how
woman.
come I didn't know you?
I'm popular in Korea, but not so much on this side of the world.
I'm a K-pop
That's why I like to
star
appear
in
to
secret.
go unnoticed.
I hope during these weeks I can reach 1 million followers on TikTok.
I think I should pay more attention to my social media. Maybe that's why I haven't gotten a big role in a movie. Hi, I'm Ria. I have been a Bollywood actress. I came to the United States 3 years ago to continue my
Okay,
career
so
and get better
her
roles.
accent is supposed to
But
be
it has
Indian,
been
but it
almost
sounds
impossible.
more Italian than
I
me.
hope that being the reality show gives me exposure and someone finds
Okay, now I can see it.
for something that
Now
is
I
not
can
an
hear a little
extra
bit of that
role.
Indian accent,
You
but
guys are super
it sounds
popular.
kind of
I'm
Italian to
starting to get
me.
annoyed with my 200 followers on Instagram.
Don't worry, I'm going
I don't
to
really
upload
bring
a
the
photo
voice
with you
actors
right
for
now.
that.
I'm sure my followers will
They're
love
trying their
you.
best.
I am one of the most popular TikTok influencers. You can
Oh god,
find me at
TikTok.
GameCD. Follow me. I love you all.
Man,
I will
fuck
do everything you
TikTok,
tell
for
me out
real.
there.
Hello, friends. I heard you talking about your social networks. How about following me on MySpace?
Oh my
Sir, no one has used MySpace for 2 decades.
What is MySpace?
fucking
Sir,
boomer.
can you please leave us alone?
Oh, sorry.
Can you please leave us alone? Oh no, the poor dad.
You should behave like someone your age.
How do you know my age?
It's obvious. Run, we're falling behind.
And you're Karen.
It's obvious
You're on
that
to
these
talk.
guys are a bit tired. I know that soon I'll get along better with them.
Giving me
We
that
see the first
Karen
camper start to
energy for
arrive.
real.
Oliver is the first. You will be part of Team A, Kai, Team B, Blake, Team A, Allie, Team B, Maggie, Team A, Hunter, Team B, Rosa Maria, Team A, Tess, Team B, Aiden and James, Team A, Yul and Rhea, Team B.
Sweaty Betty, find your power.
No one tells me what to do.
Let's go. I got that. You got that.
Man, I really should have put I really should have used a regular browser instead of incognito mode instead of like going in incognito mode because of stupid ads.
Teams, but we were told that the last two would be
That
eliminated.
way I wouldn't have to watch these ads because on a regular browser I am using I have ad block on.
Your father is...
Nobody cares who is my father.
But whatever.
I am Crystal, and I will be the host of the show. So let's get this started. We have our two teams. To my right, the orange team that will be known as the Radioactive Sharks. And to my left is the green team who will be known as the Angry Condors. I don't know who came up with these names, but sounds stupid.
I don't like them either. You and I both.
Makes sense. Orange team, take the path to the right. Green team, take the path to the left. That way you will arrive at your cabins.
Are you seriously going to make us all sleep in the same cabin? What happened to privacy for a lady?
It's 2022. Those barriers are in the past.
Today is your first day, so you will be off. I'll see you tomorrow morning for your first challenge.
Oh boy,
I'm
gender
so
segregation.
To be here. This last year has been a bit hard for me due to some personal situations, and I think that will help me distract myself a bit.
I would like to learn a little about you. You're very young, and you really achieved so many of your goals. How did you do it?
When I was 15, I participated in a dance contest. Back then, I didn't want to do it. My parents forced me, but of course, I did exceptionally well. Someone from
I don't really like
it.
this guy's
The
voice.
video went viral.
It's
and since then, I
stereotypically gay. Like I don't think it fits this guy's character one bit.
Wow.
It's
Hasn't
bothering
fame weighed
me.
you down?
Sometimes, a little, but I love the benefits it brings. I can't complain about having my own servants.
Bro, it's not cool to call someone who has a name a servant.
Well, that's what they are.
If you have fame and money, what are you doing here?
My manager thinks
that's like every rich total drama that's like every rich total drama character ever who are rich.
Image. A few weeks ago, I accidentally pushed this old lady down the escalator inside one of our shopping
Accidentally,
malls.
He says.
It got caught on
Yeah.
camera, and since then,
buddy.
I've lost
I believe
just
you.
a bit of support.
Accidentally?
You know, an old Chinese proverb says, the fox never...
I'm not interested.
Did he reject the wisdom of the monks of the Tang Dynasty? That's crazy.
100%.
What you doing?
Playing video games. Do you want to?
She's on the Switch.
Sure.
She's on the off-brand Switch.
Oh no!
What?
You deleted the save files for the last few levels.
I'm sorry. Oh, let me fix it.
Oh my, he's gonna break.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Luckily, I brought another one. I've already had plenty of bad experiences taking only one on trips.
He's gonna break that one too. Boomer. Boomer energy. Boomer. Boomer moment 2022.
Participants from previous seasons?
I follow a few. I think Tom and Jake are the most popular.
Oh, and why is that?
I don't know. They were a couple, and TikTok liked that.
because they were
I
gay.
see. I hope this season we are
And we
the
love
most
our
popular.
gays. Myself included.
Anyway, I don't really care
I
about
do
that.
ship Tom and
I
Jake, to be
know.
honest.
Who cares, right?
They're kinda cute.
No one.
This place is unbelievably horrible. These sheets look like they haven't been washed in months.
That's because it hasn't been washed in months.
Okay,
Who is in
Karen.
charge of this camp? Some urgent changes are needed.
Hey, Lake, do you want to go to the dining room before some dinner? I would rather go now before tonight.
Okay, I'll go with you.
I don't know why I thought I could come and make friends here. In the end, that's the same as real life.
Baby girl, baby. I love her.
Fear for some, and
I love her
indifference for
design.
others.
I really love it. She's like my favorite design out of this entire cast. To be honest,
I made a
I love her.
delicious pumpkin bread. I hope you enjoy it, because it could be your last.
You're so funny, dear.
What are you talking about?
Well,
How does
tell
he
me a
not
little bit
know
about
that
yourself. Where are you
the
from?
puppet is
I'm
talking?
from
I'm
Germany.
confused.
I'm 16 years old. I'm the youngest of my siblings. I could say that I come from a somewhat talented family. My mother is a well-known violinist, and my father is a respected nuclear chemist.
Wow, with such amazing parents, you must be just as amazing.
I'm not that amazing. Sometimes I write, but it's just a hobby. My parents say that my obligation is to study and get perfect scores to maintain my family's reputation. I came to this show because I wanted to have a different experience before they send me to boarding school next year.
Damn, your parents don't seem to be fans of fun stuff. If you ever need my support, just ask me and I'll be there for you.
Thank you. Do you want half of this bread? If I ate it all, it would exceed my daily calorie count.
No problem. That definitely wasn't the half of her breath, but I'm not going to make Lake uncomfortable. There's something strange about her. I will try to be her friend and find out what happens.
Now hold on a second. If you're enjoying this project, remember that you can help with the release of future episodes by supporting us on Patreon. You'll also gain access to some exclusive benefits if you do become a patron. Now, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program.
Please do.
I am to inherit the Iron Throne. She will block my way.
Good morning. Welcome to your first challenge.
Good morning. We couldn't sleep well.
Good morning. Good morning.
Manager, I need to talk to
Breakfast
you right now.
family.
I am the manager. I am in charge. You are competing for $1 million, so you have two options. Accept everything as it is, or leave this camp right now.
Whatever.
I have a complaint. The other team has an advantage.
Advantage in what?
They have an ogre. It's obvious that they are going to win all of the strength challenges.
Man, don't call her Shrek. That's mean. Mean eyes.
Really? I don't think there's anyone in Korea right now
Okay,
watching.
I'm betting right now that this guy is gonna be the main villain of the show. I can just see it from a mile away.
We will have a relay race. This is how it will work. Each team has a flag of their color here on the beach. At my signal, 3 members must take the flag and get on a boat, where the first stage will start. When they reach the marked area, they must pass the flag to 2 other members of the team that will continue by quadricycle. When they reach the next marked area, they will give the flag to another member who will continue by bicycle. Finally, they will pass it to the last member who will run to the finish line. The first team to get their flag to the finish line wins this challenge. You can decide who will do what part and go to your positions. In the boats, we have Rosa, Lake, and Maggie against Hunter, Tess, and Jewel. In the ATVs, we have Aiden with James and Connor with Kai. Carol and Ellie on the bikes. At the end, in the foot race, we have Oliver and Rhea. This challenge starts now!
Let's go.
I got it.
I have the flag.
I don't really know how to drive this, but I'll give it a go.
Does anyone know how to drive this? I do.
How come you know how to drive a boat?
I saw my brother do it once and he explained it to me a little bit.
Great! We are gonna win! Hey, I was going to tell you, don't listen to that guy who treated you badly.
But maybe he is right.
He isn't. He only messaged you because he's an idiot.
He's a
But I won't let him
troublemaker.
say anything like that to you again.
Don't listen to him.
Thank you. You are very kind. Really.
Don't worry. If he says something to you again, please tell me. We can be your friends.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
you're so fucking precious with your smile. Baby girl, baby. Oh,
Oh no, I'm sorry. I screwed it up.
That's okay. Just be careful the next time.
yeah, be careful.
I'm doing better at this than I thought.
You're doing good.
Guys, taking advantage of the fact that we are here apart from the rest, I wanted to propose something to you.
Tell us.
I've noticed
No,
that
don't
you
listen to
guys
him.
have become a bit close. If I join you and we all vote
He's being
together,
manipulative.
we would only need one more person.
He wants you
and we
to
can
be in
vote
his
out
alliance.
whoever we want. It would ensure that we advance.
That girl is me right now.
An alliance?
Sounds good. I'm in.
Oh no.
If I see an opportunity to advance in the game, I will definitely take it.
Eel isn't my favorite person here for an alliance, but at this point, I don't care. I do think we can be great friends. I really like the way you want to try to make sure no one feels bad.
No problem. I just like to get along with everyone.
Thank you so much for thinking about protecting me.
It's not a bother. I used to protect my daughter all the time.
Daughter, you look very young.
I think I am. I guess you weren't expecting that. I had my daughter 3 years ago when I was 16.
Oh, teen mom.
And how did your parents take that?
A little complicated at the beginning.
Oh.
I didn't get much support. But when Sophia came into my life, everything got better.
I hope we meet her when this is all over. We are reaching the marked area. Maggie, throw the flag at Aiden.
He's gonna crush him. Oh, never mind.
Come on.
I stand
I'll
corrected.
drive. Hold on tight because I'm going to go really fast.
Woo-hoo! See me, gonna go fast.
Here.
Got it, dude.
Come on. No, be careful.
Can you do me a favor? Do you want to take the phone that I have in my pocket and record a story?
Really? We're in the middle of the challenge.
Please.
Okay. Here you go, Carol. Run.
On the way.
Take it, Ollie.
Thank you. I'm going there. See you in the finish line.
Goodbye, loser. See you at the finish line. All yours.
Great.
Oh man, she doesn't get any karma. That's not
After
fair.
years of well-deserved failures and low-paying jobs, I'll finally do something that will be remembered.
And this guy has really big
What is he doing here?
insecurities.
I already cleaned the dining room and all the bathrooms. Please, don't fire me. I don't want to go back to my parents' house.
Is he hallucinating? Oh no. Let's.
won!
Rhea reaches the finish line first. The green team wins the challenge and they are safe from the elimination tonight.
What? But we were way ahead.
And if you're wondering what happened, Oliver blew the lead the orange team had in an embarrassingly desperate act that will always be remembered. I wonder who they will eliminate. I should have said that. It sounded like my father. Whatever. Orange team, I'll see you tonight in the elimination where we will have the first vote out from Disventure Camp. Purdue University Global.
Yeah, I should have put on
global.edu.
I should have put on
Orange team,
ad block for this.
to decide who to eliminate. Everyone has already voted.
This music's kind of cool
wrote
though.
the name of whoever
I'm not gonna lie.
to eliminate. Finally, you deposited it in this ballot box. The person with the most votes will go home.
Please don't vote out Maggie.
Let's find out right
Please
now.
don't vote out the big girl, please. I love her.
First vote, Oliver. Second vote, Oliver. Third vote,
your time has come.
Carol. Fourth vote, Carol. That's two
Oh my god,
votes
Carol!
votes
That
Oliver.
name, especially with like the K, it even sounds like Karen.
Oliver. That's 3 votes Carol, 3 votes Oliver. 1 vote
Ooh,
left.
neck and neck.
First person voted out of Disventure Camp.
It's the Karen.
Oliver.
Oh, never
It's time
mind.
for you to go.
And why did I receive 3 votes?
I guess because you need to improve your attitude.
Screw you!
Please don't. This is my only chance to achieve something, to be someone in life.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry,
Not
Oliver.
him.
It's the
Tugging
rules of
at
the
my
game. You must go.
heartstrings.
Day after day of yelling and abuse, no chance to take a break.
Oh my
and
god.
only one trip to the bathroom. No salary and
You are literally gonna make me cry.
crazy challenges, night after night. And now that I can finally change things, I'm expelled.
Just leave. You have to go, buddy.
I have no money and nowhere to go.
No money and nowhere to go.
Okay, calm down, Oliver. If you want, you can stay, but as an intern. It's a new administration, so I guarantee it will be different.
Thank you very much, Miss McLean. I will not disappoint you.
Let go of me before I regret it. The others can return to their cabin. 1 less competition and 13 left. Which team will win the next challenge and who will be voted out next? We'll find out next time here at Disventure Camp.
Hi, I'm Oliver from Disventure Camp, and from the production team, we want to give a special thanks to some patrons who were there since the beginning. Troguia R. Efe, Brandon Cardenas, Brian Thomas, Fabiano Ramirez, Jose Moreno Lopez, Kathy Kubi, Luis Rodriguez, Michael Horowitz, Holden M., Ben, Yo-Yo 214, Dragonitza Padilla Lagunas, and Kuna.
Last time on Disventure Camp.
Okay, so first impressions on episode 1. I'm not really a fan of the characters. The only character I actually like is, her, aka, Maggie, I believe that's her name, if I remember correctly. And I guess the old dad guy as well. He kinda got a chuckle at me. But all the other characters I don't really care for, and I'm not really a big fan of Yol. I just don't like him. He's kind of offensive, like both, yeah. Like, not only his voice is like that of a gay stereotype, but also I read his label like a long time ago, and he was like the Korean troublemaker or something, and that's not okay. Make him a character. Don't make him this Korean stereotype. Don't make his character be all about Korea or whatever. That gives off red flags. Like, that's not gonna sit well with people who are like, yeah. That's really not gonna sit well with people who are Korean or like care about other cultures or like racially diverse characters and all that. Like, that's not going to fly well with those kind of people who are in that minority group, please. But let's get started with episode 2, see if that's any better.
14 new participants signed up to spend a few weeks at their horrible camp. Some friendships and enemies began to form. In the first challenge, the orange team was in the lead, but thanks to Oliver's hallucination, they lost. In the end, as expected, he became the first eliminated. However, he convinced me to let him stay as an intern.
That's right.
Shut up, Oliver. As I was saying, there are 13 left, and every contestant will be kicked out in this episode. This time, however, find out who will be here at Disventure Camp!
Ali, Lay, Hunter, Ty, Connor, Maggie, Rosa Maria, Carol, Joel, Tess, Rhea, James, Aiden, Oliver.
Hi, can I sit here?
If you want.
How did you sleep?
Not that bad. I've slept worse.
Well, it took me a bit. In general, I find it hard to fall asleep.
I get it.
I would like to know you a little more. Tell me a little about yourself.
There's nothing interesting to know about me.
Okay, what do you think about this? I have a card game that has several questions when you're getting to know someone. We could meet up later and play.
Listen, Hunter. You seem like a nice guy, and I know you mean well. But believe me, at the end of this, we won't be friends. So don't waste your time on me. Find someone here who actually wants to socialize.
But, okay, I guess. I'm sorry I bothered you.
You didn't.
Did you see? Since I published our photo together, you have gained 1,000 followers.
Yeah, thanks for that, I guess.
You are welcome. It's what friends do.
It's what friends do.
Friends?
As he gives you the bedroom eyes.
After all, we are the only guys on our team.
Well, you're right about that. It's nice to have a friend in the game. Yes.
Attention, campers! Your second challenge is about to start. Head to the elimination zone. I'll see you there in a few minutes. Oh, and don't forget to finish your breakfasts. Hunger can cause sleep deprivation. Are we ready?
All set, boss.
Hey, Oliver.
All set, boss.
I need your help with something.
Sure, whatever you need.
You see, I want to do my best to look like a professional host on camera. But I feel like I get a little excited sometimes. And I ended up saying inappropriate things.
I know.
One of the reasons I let you stay here is that seeing a poor and pathetic intern so humiliated and worn out every day will help me remember what not to do to others. You know, I don't want to lose my humanity just to get some ratings.
Yep.
I want you to tell me every time I say or do something that makes me seem unprofessional.
Sure, Miss Crystal. I will.
Good morning. I hope you slept well because you will need it. Today's challenge is very simple. Everyone must stay here in the elimination zone for as many hours as possible without falling asleep.
Look how happy he
Last
is.
person away
He's happy
will
to
win
be
for their team.
a slave.
Really?
Freaky
This
shit.
challenge has been done before. It seems they don't have the budget to do something more elaborate.
Who cares? This is more important. What are we going to do here with all this time?
Whatever you want. It's not my problem.
More friendly.
I meant you
More
can do anything
friendly,
that makes you stay awake during the challenge. My only role in this challenge will be here to make sure everyone stays awake.
Stay awake. Oh my god.
Girls, what sign are you?
I'm an Aquarius. I think it's Cancer. I'm not really sure. Do you believe in that astrology thing?
It is not that I believe blindly. It is just that I like the idea of cheering people up. I always read the horoscope and I try to embrace the most positive message.
I try to do the same thing, although it doesn't usually work with my luck.
Well, maybe you aren't guaranteed right. Coincidentally, I brought a magazine from the previous month. Do you want me to read what the stars said about you?
Sure.
Hey, Aiden. Have you noticed those three haven't been apart since day one?
Yes, I noticed.
I'm a little worried.
What? Why?
If the girls are that close, it means that they will vote together. And if Carol joins them, we are gone.
A woman's alliance. Do you think Carol would be part of that?
I don't know. She might be. How about you try to talk her about it?
Okay, I'll try that later.
I'll try that later. The little things.
Kit Kat! Reese's!
You deserve both.
See ya, boys.
Bruh.
We have the first person asleep. Taz. There are 6 people left awake on each team.
Hey, what's up?
All good. Playing Smash Bros. I'll let you play if you wanted, but the last time
Smash
I
or
saw my
pass?
console, it ended up breaking.
Haha, don't worry. Hey, I know you.
Yeah?
I follow your Twitch channel.
Oh, really?
I follow you on
It's the
your
first time someone
OnlyFans.
recognizes me.
Yeah, I've seen some of your videos. You do very well.
Some pretty
you have
hot
good editing.
stuff.
Your commentary is very funny.
Why didn't you tell me before?
I was a bit embarrassed to tell you, I think.
Nah,
Sim-
it's okay. It's funny. Do you play too?
Sure, but not fighting games. Rather puzzles and strategies. But
Fire
I'm not
Emblem.
closed off to new experiences.
You should play
Well,
Fire
we
Emblem.
can play together and try not to fall asleep.
That's a great idea. How many consoles did you bring with you?
Not enough.
At least 8, I would imagine. Or maybe 4, I don't really know.
Greetings, partner of the mystical journey called life.
Hello.
I felt some
Oh,
pretty
she's
erratic vibes
blushing.
coming from you. You must know that your great size is not a burdensome mark of pain, but a gift with the potential to spread happiness in the world.
Do you really think that? How come?
I'm not sure, but you have to find out for yourself.
Oh,
I
that's
am only the
cute.
messenger
That's
of the
wholesome.
universe.
I like
But when
this.
you do, I hope to be there, feeling the light that your soul emits.
Thank you very much. I'll try.
Namaste.
Oh.
Kai, the team is gathered on this side. What were you doing with the orange team?
I soothe the concerns.
He's just trying to be nice.
I hope you're not thinking of betraying our team.
Wow, dude. Betrayal is a
Whoa, dude.
word.
That's so not cool.
Dude, they are our competition, not our friends.
Chill.
Even in the midst of adversity, enemies exist only for those who seek their own downfall.
Don't try to sell me that cheap philosophy. You have to be loyal to the team, or we will eliminate you.
Eliminate me? Dude, we can't be eliminated on this plane. We only transform by moving to another.
Don't you dare talk to me like that. Attention, everyone. Kai is making alliances with the other team.
No. Don't die on me, computer.
Don't look at me.
No.
I would very much like to be stood for this narrative.
We must save the laptop from dying.
Kai is lying.
The charger.
Just look at his junky face.
Okay,
You know
we're
he
safe
can't
now.
be trusted.
We are safe now, amigos.
I don't do drugs. Too much.
Okay, guys,
Too
calm down.
much, he
Don't
says.
argue.
So he does do
To avoid
drugs.
further misunderstandings, you should
Also, I
avoid
just
talking
now
to me.
recognize the Playboy Rabbit logo that's on Connor's neck.
Prejudice and whining. The next time you want to judge someone based on their looks, do yourself a favor and say nothing.
Huh? What?
What?
What the hell was that? I wanted to yell at him for talking to me like that, but I couldn't utter the words out of my mouth. Connor is dangerous. More than Kai.
Yul is quite unusual. He doesn't give off vibes like other people. He's more like the shockwave of a bomb.
The shockwave of a bomb.
Ridicules and destroys everything in his path.
It's clear that Yul exaggerates and behaves like a spoiled child, but I don't want to get in trouble with anyone. Being here means a lot to me, and I don't want anything to ruin it. Good thing you managed to stop the argument. Sometimes that adult role is needed to calm the
It's
youngest.
4:20 right now. I just noticed.
Yeah, I guess.
Wow, I'm looking at the time on my phone.
Okay?
Yeah, it's just... forget it.
It's okay, you can trust me. I really like listening to others.
It's just that I've never felt so out of place before somewhere.
And why is that?
You see, in the last few days, I've noticed things that I hadn't noticed before.
I think I know how you feel.
How so?
I've spent my whole life in India, trying to get my acting career off the ground. Now, I am on the other side of the world, alone in unknown territory. I feel like I'm on another planet.
Wow, and how did you deal with it?
Just trying to be myself, because pretending to be someone else will only make people never know the real you.
Pretend to be someone else, huh? If you'll excuse me, I want to be alone for a while. See ya.
Sure, it's fine. See ya.
"18 hours have passed, and we have several asleep. Maggie, Rosa, and Lake from the orange team, Jewel and Kai from the green team. In a few hours, it will be dawn, and half of the participants are still awake.
Hey, you did it. You're not as bad as you said.
Well, once you learn the patterns of each character, determining a strategy is easier.
It's so much fun playing with you. Although, the battery of the consoles is about to end.
I also like other types of games. I have these cards that have questions to get to know a person better. You want to try?
Sounds like fun. Let's do it. I had a great time with Hunter. Time went by
Okay,
so
their
fast.
friendship is kind of
I
wholesome,
even forgot that we
to
were in
be
the
honest.
challenge. I hope we can
That's
continue the
kind of
entire
cute.
show together. As friends, of course.
If you're enjoying Disventure Camp, there are a few ways to show your support. The best way to help is directly through Patreon. We're almost at our monthly goal, and once we reach it, we'll be able to work on episodes regularly. Also, you can purchase exclusive Disventure Camp merch over on our Redbubble store. Links are in the description and in the pinned comment.
Oh, we
However
got
you choose to
merch
support
on
this
this
project,
bitch.
just know that we're very thankful and we really appreciate you guys. Alright, now let's get back to the episode.
Hey, Carol. How are you?
Trying not to screw up this challenge.
You've done very well. Same in the previous one.
What are you
You're good
doing
at this game.
with an
If
alligator?
you say so.
I don't know if I should ask, but what are you doing with that crocodile?
Oh,
His leg was hurt, and I was bandaging it. I get along well with animals. We understand each other better.
Okay. I wanted to ask you.
Animal
Have
whisperer,
you been
I
getting
see.
along with everyone?
Not very well. I think most people don't get too close because of my character.
Even with the girls?
No, they have their own group and they are very close.
That's what I said. It's dangerous that they might become an alliance.
It is. If we lose, my vote will surely be for one of them.
I think I would do the same. Well, it was good talking to you. See you later.
Among all the unpleasant young people in this place, Aiden is one of those that I don't dislike so much. Sometimes he just seems like a goody-two-shoe.
Hey, Jane. It seems that... Oh.
One less for the orange team. Only Aiden and Carol remain on that team. Hunter, Allie, Rhea, and Connor
Can you
remain on the
whisper,
green.
please? You're gonna wake him up.
I can't take it anymore.
Come on. Ollie, how are you guys doing?
We're fine.
I could do this all day.
Oh god, Disney. The Disney show up. Caramel. Coffee face. Starbucks. Da, 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 da.
And that leaves 2 people on each team. Aiden and Carol from orange, Hunter and Allie from green.
Carol, don't know how long I'll be able to resist.
Hang in there. We are close to the win.
This is starting to get really hard. Hunter, do not fall asleep.
I'm sorry. I'm starting to feel my eyes getting really heavy.
Do you like to dance? Let's dance. Come on. Oh no, Hunter!
Hunter falls asleep and the green team is left with only Allie. But he is not the only one. In the orange team, Aiden also fell asleep. So only Carol remains.
I take it that Carol doesn't really get a whole lot
How
of
come
sleep.
you're not tired? You're supposed to keep an eye on us for the duration of
That's
the
a good
challenge.
question.
Oh, that? I take several naps to keep cool. But Oliver keeps up with the challenge. After all, he already has experience in during sleep. Right, Oliver?
Yes, Mr. McLean. Bread and water is fine.
Well, there are 2 campers left, and this challenge has gone much longer than expected. Go ahead, Oliver.
Why are you giving this to us?
I brought you a drink so you can hydrate a little. Orange juice, 100% natural. You haven't eaten anything for many hours. Your breakfast will be here in a moment.
It's about time.
Good. I'm starving.
It's about time.
Did I forget to mention that those juices also have strong sleeping pills? With that, we reach the climax of this challenge.
What? How dare you drug us without our consent?
Oh no, I'm feeling it already.
I went too far?
No, Miss Crystal, it won't hurt them. Besides, we're all tired already.
Ha! I knew it! I'm good.
That's it. A few seconds difference. Green team wins the challenge again. I will give them a few hours to rest. See the orange team Untitled. Then we'll become the second person voted out.
Girls, should we vote together?
Sure, that's a great idea.
Who will we vote for?
I am between Carol and James.
Please get
what do you
Carol.
think?
Or
I
Carl.
would vote for James.
Whatever.
He always leaves
Please
his
get the
underwear
Karen
on the
character.
floor.
Carol scares me a little.
Please get
She's
River.
a bit aggressive. What do you think, Rosa?
How did you sleep?
Very well, actually.
Good. Did you talk to Carol?
Yeah, I think she will be on our side. She also wants to eliminate one of the girls.
Great. That's all I needed to hear.
Really? Wait, where are you going?
Hey, girls.
I love how she's hanging out with dangerous animals. It sure does show her character.
There's something you need to know.
Well, her aggressive and vicious demeanor, I mean.
To vote for one you.
What's wrong with you?
Are you serious, Aiden?
Hey, everyone, calm down a bit.
No,
Is that
we have
true,
a
Carol?
gaslighter
I
in
only
the
told Aiden.
house.
It wasn't for him to come and tell
Gaslight,
everyone.
gatekeep,
tell
guy
everyone.
boss.
Oh, it's true.
You see, she cannot be trusted.
You can't be trusted.
Wait, friend, calm down.
Friend? Would a friend have used me that way? You could have at least told me what you were going to do.
Look, I know it looks wrong now, but it was the right thing to do.
The right
The
thing
right
to
thing to
do.
do. She told me in private. I didn't have to let her down like that. Also, how would it benefit us if Carol is eliminated?
Right now, Blake, Rosa, and Maggie are together. It's only a matter of time before Carol joins them.
We could try to do something together with Carol.
No, we couldn't. You may not understand now, but you'll thank me later.
I don't think so. Get away from me.
Dramatic afternoon for the orange team, right? The awkward silence says it all. Well, you can all go to the voting booth to cast your vote.
I vote for Aiden. You asked for it.
James, I don't know if you're going to leave or not, but I can't trust you.
Everyone voted and the decision is made. The person with the most votes will have to leave the elimination area and take the bus of losers. First to vote, Aiden. Second to vote, James. Third to vote, Carol. It's one vote for Aiden, one for James, one for Carol. Fourth vote, Carol.
Who's ready for an easy way to save? Switch to Stasher, reusable silicone bags and bowls, and you'll do just that.
Fifth vote, the second person voted out from Disventure Camp. Carol, 3 votes are enough. There's no need to read the last one. It's time for you to go.
Whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
I hope you leave soon, Aiden. You are a traitor.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, she got eagle
The first
freedom,
week of camp
motherfucker.
is over, and the atmosphere in the teams is starting to get a little tense. Will Aiden forgive James? Are the girls from the orange team going to keep dominating? What will happen between Kai and Yule on the green team? Find out here next time on Disventure Camp!
There's no way I'm reading anything. Get out of here.
Hey, Nina, can you read it?
Okay, whatever. This week, readings go for Angelito Froggy RFF, Brandon Cardenas, Leon Thomas, Jose Moreno Lopez, Kathy Covey, Luis Rodriguez, Michael Horowitz, Holden M, Ben, Fabiano Ramirez, Dragonitza Padilla Lagunas, Kuna, Juan the Fex, Crystal Miller, Myung Myung Chong, Guillermo Quiñones, Yvonne Sillas, Nightmare Foxy 30,000, Oliver Vera, Chisa Quarzo, Bispe King, Haley, Jeffrey Astudillo, Queen Spider 15, Extreme Savior 15, Thomas the Real Pix Queen, Simplama Bossy, and Batlog 8E.
Okay, this episode was a little bit better. I'm glad that they're getting rid of the more annoying characters early on. I appreciate that. And James and Yule are the main antagonists of the show so far as I'm concerned. Not nearly as bad as the first episode, but it's kind of interesting.